Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make champagne cocktails. I'm going to be teaching you how to make an Aperol Spritz, a Pear Bellini, and a champagne Mojito. First of all, let's start with the Aperol Spritz. You will need 1 bottle of champagne or Prosecco, some Aperol, some soda water, orange slices, and of course, something to drink it out of. Aperol is an Italian aperitif, got about 11% alcohol in it, and it's made from bitter oranges, herbs and flowers. And it's got a really nice bitter orange taste, as you'd expect, and a really nice herbalness to it as well. Start by plonking some ice cubes in your glass. On the back of the Aperol bottle, they very kindly told us how to make an Aperol Spritz, but I've slightly tweaked the recipe. So, this little shot glass is equal to 2 shots, so about 80 mils. Gonna pour up to the top. See that beautiful bright color? Then we're gonna add our champagne. I've just chosen the cheapest champagne I could find in the shop. You don't have to do anything fancy because you won't really be tasting the champagne anyway. Just gonna pull this metal bit off because it's really annoying. There we go. Whoops. And I'm gonna use 2 full shot glasses of bubbles. There we go. Finally, plonk an orange in there. And then lastly, we're gonna top up with soda. So the soda mellows the taste of the Aperol out a bit and also gives it a nice spritz, which is kind of the point in an Aperol Spritz. There we go, right up to the top. Oh, beautiful. Next up, let's make our Bellini. So you will need a champagne flute, something to stir it with, champagne, of course, and pear puree. Now, usually a Bellini is made with peach. However, peaches are not in season in South Africa at the moment, so I've chosen another seasonal fruit. First of all, you want to prepare your puree. So what you've got to do is take a ripe peach, cut it into quarters, core it, peel it, chop it into little bits, and then blend the hell out of it. After you've got a sort of sludge, strain it through a sieve, and there's your peach puree. Take your champagne flute. Now, I find with a Bellini, less really is more when it comes to adding the puree. So let's just add 2 teaspoons of the stuff. There we go. And then carefully pour your bubbles in. So it's gonna foam up a bit. Just give it a little stir. And top it up slowly. If you think you've added too little fruit puree, you can always add a little extra at the end. However, add too much fruit puree and you're just going to end up with sludge. So the trick might be to be so slow when you're pouring it. There we are. And you can still see a little bit of transparency in the drink. The pearness is just detectable and it shouldn't overpower the champagne and definitely shouldn't diminish the bubbles in the drink. And last but not least, let's make our champagne Mojito. All of you probably love mojitos and know them made with rum. This time, instead of the rum and soda, we're going to top them up with champagne. You will need champagne, of course. You will also need some limes, mint and brown sugar, an appropriate glass to drink it from, something to muddle your limes, mint and sugar with, and lastly, something to muddle your limes, mint and sugar in, because you do not want to be muddling those things inside this glass. Let's start with the muddling part. I use half a lime, so half cut into quarters, throw them in. Then I add half a teaspoon of sugar, Most of the recipes out there ask you to add 3 teaspoons of sugar for a single serving of mojito, which I think is way too much. And then about 3 large sprigs of mint. Get your rolling pin or muddler and bash the hell out of it. So just be sure to put your hand over the cup so you don't get an eye full of lime like I've just got. Yep, bash it around, juice the limes. And the lime juice will dissolve a bit of the sugar. The nice flavor from the mint will be released. There you go. Smells lovely. Now just throw that lovely concoction in there. You want to take some crushed ice. Now just throw that ice in a blender, whiz it around for a minute or 2. The ice won't be completely consistent, but that doesn't matter. Just throw that on top of your mojito ingredients, and the ice will serve to hold the ingredients down so they don't come whooshing back up when the champagne goes in and the drink becomes murky. Next, just pour over. You can also give it a slight stir and top up. Beautiful. I think that's my favorite of the 3. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please leave your comments below if you attempt any of the recipes. I'd love to hear how they work out for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next week for more wine videos. Bye, guys.